That's a good 6-pound dolly. 5 pounds.
Oh, you bite my arm? Isn't that nice?
Yeah, very.
Beauty. Come on. Thank you. That's beautiful footage, eh?
Yeah, very
Your
good.
phone's got a... People know when I catch a fish, eh?
Yeah, they just call you right away, hey?
Well, hi there. As you can see, I was river fishing in my video clip, and I usually stand in the water. Sometimes I have a hip waders, sometimes I have a chest waders. And it doesn't matter how you dress, because when it's too hot, you will sweat inside. When it's too cold, you might go a little too deep at times or slip and pick up some water. So what do I do with my waders? Well, here's another invention of mine that worked for me for the last 3 or 4 years now. And it doesn't cost much to build, so let's see it. Well, it started like a little box that I had under the computer, and then nobody used it anymore, so I figured, what can I use it for? And then I realized, well, maybe I could do a little opening on the side and make a boot dryer out of it. So a few dollars and about a couple PVC pipes that I drilled. I put many holes in the top sections, and I'll show you how it works. It's just beautiful. You can dry your jackets on it, you can dry your socks on it, you can dry your hip waders, chest waders, whatever you want to do. Okay, here we are. So let's take a closer look how it was built. The main pipe here is 48 inches, and the overall length is 51.5 inches with the elbow attached to it. So as you can see, it's a simple 1.5 inch PVC pipe that I have drilled. I'm not going to drill it again because I already drilled it a few times, but as you can see, I put lots of holes into it, every 4 inches or so, about halfway down. And I also put some, I put 6 holes in the elbow here, so that lets enough air into the boot when you turn the dryer on, so I think it works just fine. Well, so let's take a look at the base here. What is the box? The box is about, well, 11.5 by 11.5. It's 6 inches high. It's got a square opening for the front to let the air in there, and it's got a couple of nice holes here that I actually drilled them pretty tight, so when I put the base of it, of these pipes in there, it fits in there nice and snug, and it holds very good. The most important thing is when you buy this 2-inch splicer, I cut it in half, then I grind the inside of it because there was a little lip into it, and I slide it on. And make sure you don't go any farther than 3/4 of an inch, because you don't want this pipe to stick inside the box, then you couldn't get the air into it. So this way it works fine. It fits nice and it holds the boot well. It doesn't tip over and wiggles a little bit, but it's still, you can do any kind of a boot, rubber boot, chest waders, hip waders. You can dry your jackets, you can dry your socks. It works just fine. How they work here. If you have a short boot on, or you can use a longer boot on too. That way you can see the difference in size. You can use it for a junior boot or your wife's boot, work boot, whatever you want to use it for. It works just fine. I like the ceramic heaters because they are relatively safe and quiet, and let's see how they work on top here. I have taped a few paper strips on it here, and I don't turn them up high because medium heat is just fine, and it gets the boot dried pretty quick. So if you want to build one, it's just it's very inexpensive anyway. So here we go. Work boot, rubber boot, kids boot, wife's boot, whatever you want to drive, it works on everything. And you could also make 4 pipes and a wider box, and then you could use it for the whole family. Good luck with your project.